What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti here. Project Car Challenge update. The event is coming up in about 11 days. It's going to be January 19th is going to be when we're all getting there and registering. The 20th is the first event in Ocala, Florida at the Wanna Go Fast Half Mile. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's open to the public. You may have to pay an admission, but you're more than welcome to come by, check us out, watch us in the half mile there. The next day on the 21st, we're going to be heading to Daytona. We're going to be doing time attack laps. Time attack is sort of like a hill climb where there's a start line over here and a finish line over here. So we're going to be using their track and going around the circuit, and the starting line and the finish line will be two separate things. That's going to be a standing start and a set finish line lap. Should take, I think, a little over 2 minutes per lap, and that'll be a good time. The next day, we're going to do more of an endurance thing. So as you can see, we're going to be building this event up from your car must run for 20 seconds to your car must run for 2 minutes to the third day is going to be at Sebring on the 22nd of January, where your car must run or should run for at least 20 minutes strong. And we'll take the average lap times you have from that hot lapping session. We're going to take the culmination of that. We're going to select two winners, one from the tuner side, one from the YouTuber side, ship them both to the Nürburgring. I think you know how this is going to work. I'm really excited about this event. I think this is probably going to be the biggest automotive YouTube collaboration in recent memory. And the part of the thing that spurred this on was A, you guys saying that you wanted something like this when I didn't invite everybody on YouTube to the October challenge. But B, I loved the super tuner shootouts and these big competitions in Car and Driver and these other magazines way back in the day, and they stopped doing that, and I don't know why. I love watching these cars battle it out, to not say like this one's better, this one's better. It's like the Bible as to who is better, because you put them up against multiple levels of performance on the same time, at the same date, with the same drivers, and it's a very entertaining thing to watch. So we're going to be presenting that to you in a different fashion, and then ultimately we're going to ship the fastest ones we've got over to the Nürburgring to see how they stack up to all the other cars in the world that the Nürburgring is used as the benchmark for with their lap time. So can we go sub 7 minutes? Are we going to be over 7 minutes? Or as everyone says, are we going to be 8.5 minutes and slower than a Mini Cooper because you're on the internet? So we'll find that out. But the people that are participating, let me start from the YouTuber side. Adam LZ, I know he's got new wheels and brakes, and I think he's bringing his BMW, so that's going to be a good time. We have Cletus McFarland, Garrett Mitchell. He's going to be bringing his C5, like this looking thing, but without body panels and two big twin turbskis on the top of the engine bay. So that's going to be very fun, especially in the half mile. I don't know about the road course. I'm going to be more excited to watch that thing try to go around a road course than the half mile, but it's going to be fast. I think he runs 8s in that car right now, and running 8s in anything is fast as hell. By the way, this is not my car. I am going to be unwrapping my car. This is Jimbo's car. This is black. Mine is blue. I'm going to be running mine in its naked blue during the event. I'll slap some student driverness on the back, but I'm going to be running it as it used to be 10 years ago. But you know my car, single turbo C5, and the unofficial winner of the October challenge. So we'll see how that stacks up to the new competition, where the cars are open to all years. The only two rules here are the fuel and the tires have to be consistent. The tires are being provided by Michelin. We're going to be running on Pilot Sport Cup 2s. Pilot Sport Cup 2s, that's a great tire. It's a track/street tire. It's the tire that all the top manufacturers in the performance cars choose for their high performance cars. The Z06s, the GT2 RSs, like anything that's coming with serious power sees a Cup 2 on it, so it can put down the best power to the ground. So I'm excited to see what those capable tires are able to do on these cars at each event. It's great for turning, and it's great for going straight. We also have David Patterson bringing Blue JZ, his 240. We have the Boss Garage bringing a quad turbo LS-based Audi, which is going to be very interesting. They're coming down from Canada. They're coming down in force. Tommy F. Yeah did an RB26. The R34 motor swapped into an R32 Skyline. That's going to be a lot of fun. Mike, Street Speed 717 coming out. He's bringing his Corvette. So that, you know, is a beast. Makes big horsepower, and I'm excited to see that run. We've got vehicle virgins coming from California. I know, this is a fucking impressive list of cars. Vehicle virgins coming out from California. They're going to be bringing, Parker is going to be bringing his boosted Lamborghini Huracan. That's pretty awesome. I'm trying not to forget anyone. If I do, I apologize. And Jimbo's going to put them in big, bold letters right at the bottom here. I'm doing this all from memory. I know Boosted Boys is in if they can get the transport end sorted out. I'll put a link in the description to whatever they're doing. If I've got a spot for them, and that was sort of because of internet demand that we want Boosted Boys, we want Boosted Boys. So they're invited, and they said they can come. There's just a question of whether we can get the transport to happen. So if you have a truck and trailer and you can make this happen, you want to be a part of this event, and you can get Boosted Boys, get this, 650 horsepower minivan down to the event. It's coming from Loveland, Colorado. So if you can get from Colorado to Florida by the 19th with a minivan, you've got a full access pass to join us, hang out, and enjoy the event. So shoot me an email, rob@superspeeders.com. I'll put you in touch with them if you can make that happen. If not, we got to figure out another way to get them out there, because I don't like when transport holds stuff like that up. Also, we have tuners. We have LG Motorsports. I don't know if you're familiar with Lou Gelati. He's been racing virtually every form of motorsports professionally. He's bringing out a Z06. We've got Hypercar Development bringing out I believe it's a 3-turbo McLaren. And if it's not a 3-turbo McLaren, they were also talking about bringing a modified 720S, which the 720S would make an excellent benchmark car because it's pretty nasty. Everything I've seen about that car is it's fast in every measurable way of fast. So I'm excited for that. Cook's Exotics, the guys that make the headers and everything, are also bringing a modified McLaren. I believe that's a 570. Lastly, on the tuner side, there is more room for tuners. I know Hennessy just had to back out, not for any reason other than a scheduling conflict. He agreed to come, and he was going to bring the Exorcist Camaro, but he forgot it overlapped with Barrett Jackson, so I never got the email until I was like, hey, what else do you need? Oh, you didn't get my email, I'm sorry. So Hennessy will be in for the future ones, but the Exorcist Camaro will not be able to come. I said, do you want to send the car out anyway? We'll put the professional drivers in the car. He's like, look, when we come to win. I don't want to half-ass it and just send you over a car. I respect that, so I'm okay with that. And who else do we have on the tuner side? I think there's one more. What? Oh, K-Tech. Oh, yeah. K-Tech. No, K-Tech isn't going to be ready. So Jimbo pointed out K-Tech was going to come. K-Tech is an awesome engine builder. They were going to come, but that's sort of what you get. The last minute people that are like, I'm in. And then I'm like, all right, here's what you need. And it's like, ooh, you know what? I can't make it anymore. So there is a couple of spots open on the tuner end. If you know any tuners that want to come out, especially guys local to Florida, bring them. We've got Hefner. I'm happy to have Underground. I'm happy to have AMS. Even at this point in time, just because I want to make it as entertaining as possible, if you have a fully built car by one of these tuners, solely by the tuner. So it's not like, well, the tuner did this, then I did this. If you have a package that you purchased by a tuner and you'd like to run it as a proxy, so essentially represent the tuner, it will not be an official tuner vehicle, but it will be a representative. I'd be happy to let you in there. So shoot me an email, rob@superspeeders.com. Again, the dates are the 19th through the 22nd in Central Florida. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll notice that I didn't mention some people. Matt Farah, ultimately he can't make the trip, or he's not making the trip. He was going to, he was looking forward to coming out, but you guys didn't really watch his previous video on the one in October. And he's like, look, it's not really worth it. Nobody, like, I get more views driving a Volkswagen Rabbit than I do driving my own car at the track. And that video was badass. So you guys are to blame for that. And I get it. It's an expensive endeavor to come out and do this sort of stuff. And it's ultimately for your entertainment. So when these videos come out and they drop, I mean, most of them you're going to watch anyway, but make sure you watch the videos. They're entertaining, they're good, and it's a good time. Also, Rob Dahm obviously wasn't on there. His 3-rotor had a leaking exhaust, and that, he said, was not going to be ready in time, especially because the car's in California over at Abel's shop, and there was just no way to make the logistics work. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait for the Rob versus Rob action for another time, probably in the spring or whenever Rob can get his car ready. So, my car, I'm actually flying in a couple hours to California. I've got some adventure drive scouting to do. I'm going to San Francisco and then Arizona in the next 4 days. I'll be back on Monday. I should have the new turbo coming in from Garrett. Hopefully I can get that on. Garrett Turbo's, not Garrett Mitchell. So I'll have the new turbo on the car. We'll get the couple of little things. I got to swap the valve springs to get rid of the valve float, relocate the coil packs, and then deal with the header, the hot side header, if it's cracked again or whatever. I'll sort that out and maybe move the coolant. Just basic stuff, because I've only got like 3 or 4 days next week before I have to get down to Florida with the car. So it's crunch time. As with anything, everything is always last minute. I don't think I'm gonna have time to switch it over to flex fuel, because there's a lot that goes into switching it over to flex fuel. I'll do a video on that. You can't just like say, all right, I'll just throw different injectors on, which is what I thought. But you need bigger fuel lines. The fuel lines, pumps, like the entire fuel system sort of has to be swapped for flex fuel in the 85, which I haven't been able to do because I haven't had time to do it. I didn't even get my damn truck painted yet, which I'm hoping and crossing my fingers we'll be able to do before we go down. If not, we're taking Tow Mater down to Florida just like that, because it's a functional truck. It just, you know. So there is your update. If you guys have anyone, I'll be straight up with you. We've got Michelin and we've got Odyssey Batteries, both sponsoring this. They're terrific. They're giving us products, and they're allowing us all to have excellent products in each of our cars. But this event, renting multiple racetracks, there's a lot of stuff, costs a lot of money. So anyone wants to sponsor, you know, a company that wants to either participate or sponsor, you let me know, rob@superspeeders.com. Your money is very much appreciated, because I can't tell you how much this is going to cost me. And when I say I can't tell you, I can tell you it's 2 of these. I could buy 2 of Jimbo's cars for what this weekend is about to cost me. And I love making entertaining stuff for you guys, and I love bringing you stuff like this, and I think this is awesome, but I can't do it at the expense of 2 Jimbo C5s, because that's a lot of money for me to provide you entertainment, and there's no way it's going to provide a return on the view end. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. I'm sure you will. This is sort of a car guy dream. I'm sorry if I missed anyone that is attending that I just wasn't able to rattle off the top of my head, but I think I got virtually everybody. There's 15 cars coming to the event as of this moment, and it should be a lot of fun. So guys, thank you for watching. More to come. Stay tuned. I don't know if I'll have another update prior to the event other than working on my cars, but keep an eye on my Facebook, Instagram, or any of the other channels I mentioned. I'll put the links in the description for them, and they'll also provide you updates relevant to their cars or the event. Also check out projectcarchallenge.com. That's where we'll do all the updates that we have, whether you can attend an event. If you're local and you want to come to Daytona or Sebring, we're still working out those details as to whether or not we can allow spectators, where the spectators can be, etc., etc. Thank you for watching. You're awesome. See you next time.